I'm a DSP. I've been a DSP working in this field for 24 years. And I work for a company called Mosaic. I work in a group home right now. I've been with Mosaic since 2010. And I've worked in group homes, waiver sites. I've worked just independently. I've worked in the day program. I've done quite a bit of things. But right now I'm working at a house called the Benham Avenue House. I'm a med tech there, and I'm the med tech, yes. And what I do is that I make sure all the doctor's appointments are done, making sure that their health is pretty much in order, getting them to the doctor, making sure that they have the best possible health. And right now what I do, I take them to their doctor's appointments for that particular house, but more importantly, while we're there, I make sure they're treated fairly while they're there. Because, I have run into over the years of 25 years, that sometimes people will write individuals off that have disabilities because they feel they don't have the same quality of life as what they, per se, a normal person would have. But I make sure that they get the same care. One of the things that I see quite a bit taking them to the doctor is that they don't talk to them. They won't talk to the individual that is there for the appointment. They'll always talk to me.
Okay.
And I always revert it back to them. I'm not at the doctor's office to see you for me. They're here to see you, not me. You ask them, does it hurt and where does it hurt? And then I'll translate. If needed, I understand, some of them are what they consider nonverbal, but they're verbal. They have their own ways of communicating, and with us who work with them every day, we know exactly what they're saying. So it's just us being a translator when we take them places. So that's the main thing that I do find, is that a lot of people feel they can't tell them something, or when checking in, they just don't really acknowledge them except for just to call their name, to call them back. What I try to do is show them, I'm just here to assist them. And you can ask them the question, because when they ask me a question, they'll say, oh, so how is so-and-so today? And I turn to so-and-so and say, hey, how are you today? And let it go from there. If I do find a physician or even a specialist that is not giving them the care that they need or deserve, or just overlooking them because of their disability, I will get a new doctor. I will push to get a new doctor. And I have a soft voice, but I have a very loud voice when it comes to them.
Okay.
And I'm a very strong advocate, and I have been for them since as long as I can remember, because sometimes I feel like they have been overlooked for so long, and that now it's time for them to get that acknowledgement back, because they are a part of society. And what I do is, when I talk to them every day, I tell them, you can do whatever you want to do.